Hi everybody. Figured I'd make a updated truck only video. It's been so long since I have. I think my last one was October 2012, so it's been a whole 4 years. So, from what I can tell from my last video, tires have definitely been different. 295 60/20 Nitto Trail Grappler, 34 by 12 pretty much. I've updated suspension components. It's leveled 2-inch with Rancho quick lift. And I've done Moog ball joints and tie rod inner outers, so good bit of maintenance stuff. I don't know if I had the painted emblems at that time or not, but those I did get a Harley Davidson edition balance. My little flap is loose down there. The Mortimoto XB fog lamp LED. I did get some Bora 1.5-inch adapters. I have them in the back, but I took them out of the front because it was rubbing real harsh and I never took the time to trim. Still tinted, 5% up front, 20 all around. Oh, I got these step bars. They're OEM ones, but they are you saw them a lot more on like 04s and 05s. I just like the shape they take. In my last video from years ago, I remember I was trying to find a set, and I hate how the bulky 5-inch runs looked. Those 4-inchers, how they are less useful, if you will. They look that much more better on the truck, especially with the small chrome accenting that has taken over theme, I should say. Even though the exhaust tips are a bit dirty. But the door handles, the badging. I never did update to the 09 style badging like I wanted. And that's not a big deal. I have done a bedrug bed liner. There's a stain in it. And some shit. I painted that. There's a lock under here. It looks like hell under there. I got rid of the Lear badging. Excuse me. Getting over a cold. Tail lamp still the same. Wheels are still the same. Same ones I had on my 2004. I tried once getting a set of used XD Spies that were 20 by 9 -12, and that deal fell through. And I also wanted to get the 20 by 9 BMF Novocaines, but golly, are they an expensive wheel. Those glossy pillar covers, they're just stick-on covers from eBay. They do have an edge, but they look great, especially on black. You almost require them on black. And I'm still loving how the paint match fully mirrors look. My wiper cowl, I always apply trim dressing on it, and that keeps it pretty good, but it just never seated. I never knew what was up with that. My 2004 seated just fine, but this truck, no, it never was. Never bothered me enough, I suppose. It kind of looks like I forgot to do the passenger side, so we'll get away from that. But yeah, got 129,000 miles on her, and it's aged a bit, but it still looks good, and I keep it in good shape. I barely ever drive it. Frame, I can't really show it that much, but the frame's showing its age a bit. I get under here and like sand and spray paint a little bit, you know, just to clean it up, because I'd like to do a trade-in at some point here. That MagnaFlow muffler is still looking good, but the pipes where it's all T409, kind of rough. Not awful, but rough. Interior, black lariat. To do some LEDs at one point. 5000K. Nice and bright white, no orange. Well, not orange, no yellow hue, and no blue tint. I like that a lot more. I did add some chrome rings to the factory radio. I never upgraded that. And actually for the HVAC unit, I got lucky. I bought a HVAC unit that had the chrome rings on eBay, and it was 80 bucks. Then I just swapped the rings, and then I hoped I was able to, you know, sell that piece. Somebody ended up buying it from me, so I got lucky with that. Oops, missed the door. And that's a slip from the inspection. There's really nothing to show off inside, but, you know, neat stuff. It's the Black Knight, you know. Has a nice clean look. Blacked out, just not too overly done. I think when I prep it for sale, I will take my Harley grill, the valance, fog lamp, and definitely the wheels and tires, because they're transferable. I'm definitely going to a newer F150, like a 13 or a 14 5-liter truck if I can. Super Crew and 6.5 bed also. No more of this 5.5 foot bed, and I definitely don't want a solid lid. It made it such an unusable truck, but there's some of the frame age. Without my flash on, it's kind of hard to see. Some of the Rancho shock boot. Other than that, things held up great. Let me try to get a view of those fog lamps. I mean, they put, well, let me do this. This is harder than it needs to be. Alright, fog lamps off, daytime on. They put out a good amount of light. They have a nice wide spread too. The hot spots on the ground. And they look bright white with a slight hint of blue and purple. It's really hard to describe, but on the film here, they're gonna look like their standard light bulb. I don't know how they do it, but I mean, they're not glaring, and the LED fixture in there, it's nice and clean. They did good on that fog light. I had to do the slight mod to the driver's side bracket to make it fit, so for the adjustment. Bright ass screaming LED plate bulbs. And the Spider LED tail lamp. I'll take those. I'll strip it all of my LEDs, and my Bora adapters in the back I'm gonna pull off. I'll have a black FX4 grill to stick on. I'll keep the custom emblems on it. I mean, it's not gonna do me any good on the next one. I'm hoping to get a blue truck too, the blue flame. So I'll probably get a custom blue flame, black and blue one. And I mean, the possibilities for the next truck are gonna be endless. So that's that. In the truck here, just a little fun stuff. Going through the owner's manual when I first got a truck, you know, I never thought it was just any significant at the time, but I mean, these right here, the stuff that was on the dash when it was brand new. I mean, how often do you get that from a used truck, you know? That just came with a lid. I imagine they got it right off the bat, but I mean, the damn airbag warning sticker, the AC function, I mean, that's pretty damn cool, looking back at it now. And how to use your four-wheel drive system. But the most cool factor to me is the window sticker. Now, how many times do you get a window sticker on a used car, you know? Barely ever. So just up there just describes what it was and all that. Gives you your standard lariat features, and the warranty info, and the fuel economy stuff. And this was cool. This apparently must have been the dealer it came from the Dearborn plant. And the options it came with, the 373 non-limited slip, unfortunately, and 508A package, so the audio file, adjustable pedals, power moonroof, and sliding rear window, and the chrome package, which, you know, I took care of that, but still neat nonetheless, and a total MSRP. And I remember reading in the paperwork that it was a corporate vehicle for a local company in my town, so that's kind of cool too. It's always been around the area. My Ford emblem here. One night I was a little angry and I decided to punch a steering wheel foolishly. I wish I never did it, but you get mad, right? Well, that's it for me, folks. There's a video of the truck, maybe one of the last ones, because like I said, I am interested in getting up into a 5-liter truck. So we will see what the future has here, and that'll be that. It's been a good truck in the last 5 years. I'll take a little exhaust video if I can. Turn that out. Uh-oh. I think we may have made on that guy first, though. This parking lot's kind of a neat one, too, as I've done all my truck videos here almost for the most part. Hope nobody got hurt. I don't know where this guy's going, but I'm in his parking lot. I'll put this away for a minute. Alright, back with you. I have an exhaust manifold leak. I forgot about that. And that sounds like shit. Oh no, it looks like it's starting to sprinkle too. Well, this ride's going to be cut short. Alright, we'll get a little punch it. Slow as usual. I suppose it moves enough. Plenty for what it weighs. And listen and admire the hum of the Nitto Trail Grapplers. Great sounding tire. Not too loud, not too overbearing. That exhaust manifold leak just kills it though. That sounds awful. And this is the fog lamps only. Put my headlamps on, but I ended up doing a 6,000 KHID kit, so it's going to take a moment. Look at your gleaming yellow stuff and look at my crisp white stuff. I actually like to take that description back. Alright folks, I'm coming to town, so I'm going to put this phone down. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.